Hi everyone, it's Veronica Bartolini, Codebreaker Real Talk. I'm working on my books. Some of them are drying. Here we go. But a friend of mine gave me this globe the other day, and I've been manifesting a globe. I'm like, I'm gonna get a globe somehow. And he actually gave it to me. I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you. But the reason why I'm here is a lot of the times that I've spoken about my thing of boots on the grounds, and back in March 2020, I saw a what do they call that? I saw a timeline where there were boots on the ground, and there was a bunch of military everywhere, and there was cars lined up, and people had to give like a white piece of paper. Like everybody was handing over a white piece of paper to the military that were in the vehicles. I also saw an AI form, like a chain on top of the human mind, the crown, the corona. And I warned people back then in 2020, in March, I said, be careful, because they're going to try and put a bunch of fear porn with some reality, right? To make you guys get the vaccine, wear the mask, and be terrified. So I honor everyone's decision. I am not going to say, oh, you're wrong, you're bad. No, I'm here to say, hey, I'll honor your decision. It's your guys' choice. But anyway, in 2017, when I first had my awakening, I was holding a pad. It was a digital, a glass pad, okay? And I saw a line on my glass pad go from here, South America, to U.S., to Canada. Then I saw that was a red line. The orange line went from Antarctica to China. Okay, that was the orange line. And yeah, so this is during the time where I was in my office. This is a flashback. I was in my office, and I was wearing a black and white uniform, and there was a man beside me. He was wearing gray pants and a white button-down shirt with gray hair, really tall. He's always with me in my astral, in my flashbacks. And so there was when I saw this, because I touched the glass pad and these lines went up. Okay, these lines went up, like I said, Antarctica to China. And Australia, through Australia. So Antarctica, Australia, through China. And then I saw this line down here, from here to South Africa, to America, to Canada. So as soon as I touched the glass pad and I saw that happening, there was 3 men running at me from my front office. This is a flashback memory when I was in the Super Soldier program. When I was taken, I was about maybe 21 at this time, 23, and I was taken at 3 years old. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is that these 3 men were running across to get me and my children. My children, the good thing is that I had seen that we had an atrium. There was a glass see-through office, and one of my guardians was taking care of my son and my daughter. So I decided, hey, I'm gonna run. We're going to fly. So me and my partner, I don't know his name still, we ran, we flew, and we got into my plane, my ship. And then we went down to Mexico. Okay, we went down here. And I'm not going to say where exactly, but we were in Mexico. And we decided that we were gonna, save these people. And there was yellow buses that came underground, in the underground bases. And there was a lady that I know, her name is Samantha, but I won't say her last name, or Sam. She came up to me and said, she was in an orange jumpsuit. And she said, are you gonna come save us? And I said, heck yeah, just please go with them, and I'll come back and save you guys. I'll find a way to get you guys back. Then after that, this is all in 2017, I have various memories, and I've told you guys about this before, but I just wanted to say again, because It's all about, what am I here for? I got to tell you guys what's going on. And so later on, I'm feeding them. We're in Mexico and we're feeding everybody. We had saved the children, the animals, the women, the people from the flood. Now, where I saw the flood is here. I saw the flood here, like in the California border, right? And then the other possibility can be also like either New York or like the Hawaii by whatchamacallit, by Florida. But my main intuition keeps saying that it's California. So anyway, we ended up, me and my SSP friends and Starseeds, we ended up feeding these people, these kids and everything. There was tons and tons of food. And, before that, we took them up on a ship, which was a two-decked ship, oval. Kind of like the Belle, but not really, like oblong. And President Bush was actually in costume as a screen memory as a gray alien. He had big old glasses and he was short, and he gave me a hug. He actually made me, I saw him when I was on the ship. I became, I was in my uniform, black uniform, the same one kind of that we use in Mars and other places. And so he gave me a hug. I was looking at him like if I was little, like Alice in Wonderland. You know how we're going to do a video soon on that one, my friend and I. But, when she was given something to be like small. And then, so I was small again, looking up at him as a little child. And he told me something. Then he gave me a hug. He left, and then I grew myself up, or he grew me up again. I came back to being an older person, like 21, 23. And I had a red round push button. And my daughter in my flashback and my niece were with me. And they were saying, Mom, what's going on? And I said, oh, you'll see. So we go into the other side of the ship where there's a smaller ship, because this is like the mothership, kind of like that we were on. And we also had medic with us, because where mothership goes, the medic ship goes. Now this other ship was in the back, hidden through these double metallic doors, kind of like an elevator. And I saw Hillary Clinton. She was catatonic. And I also saw other, other diplomats and white hats, and some white hats, some black hats, some people that were given disinformation, in other words. They were held catatonic. They had a harness, kind of like the ones that you use for a roller coaster and stuff. So I pushed the button, and I ejected them, blasted them out of there. So it's here, guys. Many years of planning. So please use your intuition. Please know that above all, do not give in to fear. There's also the Nazi base in Antarctica. Remember that. There's just so much stuff that please just use your intuition when you listen to me or whoever, and go inside. Go inside your heart and see, why are you here? Have you began to talk about what things that you have to talk about? Have you began to, with your missions, with your journey in life? What is your meaning of being here, and what really is in your heart that you must attract? So, all right, guys, love you. See you later. Bye-bye.